Hi, good evening. So today we are going to discuss about SAP Activate Discover phase. So last two sessions we have seen about the types of methodologies and okay, so different real-time assets. So those we can call about accelerators also, like configuration document, fit gap document, functional specification, technical specification, cutover, and all. Even though we are not open because our focus is just to know about what kind of documents will be there in the project. Okay, so each phase level you are going to access those. Now we are going to discuss about the discover. Okay, out of our six phases, discover is a starting one. And what exactly discover is? You need to discover something and which you don't know, right? So far you don't know about that particular information or the place or whatever it is. Now for this particular project, you are going to discover about what a project is needed and what is about all the project, what are their business process, what is their focus on the future, and how their applications will be supported in their future business processes or aspects. Okay, this is what the overall objective of your project. So how can we understand about the future business aspects? Right now, Seven Pharma is there in India. For example, okay, so next 3 years in the three countries they would like to operate. Then based on that scalability, you need to just go ahead with the scalable solution. And if at all they wanted to just, okay, so scalable here and the go live will be later. And okay, so you need to understand about how organization structure you need to map and respective business processes, your document types, and okay, so what are all the areas, everything, whenever you are taking the number range perspective, and whenever you are going to take about your document sequence and your purchase organization, the naming convention, okay, plant and everywhere. So this everything you need to consider about a whole perspective. It is not about, okay, so right now you are implementing one project and okay, so you will be having only keeping that mind, okay, so limited to that one. No, so it should be scalable. So how in the next couple of years or different aspects of that project you need to have that one. Let's understand what as a consultant or as a project manager, so overall project level how this discovery will be, right? So here partner company will introduce SAP to the client. So client will be having so far their legacy system, maybe in the Excel sheet or okay, so whatever the any other area, other software application XYZ. And so you need to go for the develop strategies and a roadmap for this project, how we are going to make it. That is what overall the discussion and the presentation will be there. And here a couple of areas are there with the different SAP uh, presentation slides. Okay, so this is a one and this is real time from my experience, and this middle one is from SAP, and different aspects what they are speaking we will understand and we will keep our experience here. Then here,
Sir, we cannot
yes.
see your screen.
Oh, is that you are too late? Can you able to screen now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so let me put this. Okay, that's fine. So only on SAP activated this screen was there, and then okay, so we are here. You are not missed anything. Yeah. The trial system and SAP digital discovery. This is what, okay, so two aspects. So one of the thing, okay, so it is showing, and earlier we have seen full-fledged of all the phases for this particular sprint, right? And here we will understand the project management, customer team management is nothing but about the team specific here. There is something, and project management specific, technical architecture, infrastructure. So for the overall project, okay, so what should be the technical architecture, and about your hardware, software, okay, so all other area of the infrastructure. Then is nothing but your application level. Application design and configuration is nothing but your configuration and all that stuff. Custom code extension, your RICEFs, okay, and your gap identification and all that area. Then application integration, application testing, okay, integration. So with among the modules as well as this application with the third party systems. Okay, so different systems they will be using client and okay, so that is about the application specific, software specific integration. Okay, so time management, for example, they are using the different one, or transportation management, a different application, transportation management system, TMS is there. Okay, so as a third party thing, okay, they would like to just integrate this and how SAP and that will be integrated, those type of things. Application testing, system data migration. Data migration is data upload and all your vendors, your customers, and all that stuff, materials. Then transition to operations. So overall, so everything is ready now. Now you are getting into SAP transition. Application solution adoption. Now I am good with this one and I am adopting this maintenance. After go live, what you do? So hypercare and the maintenance support project will be there. Is nothing but continuous maintenance. That is adoption of overall solution means the real time the transactions will be happen within the SAP. Now, I hope you will understand, you already understand. Okay, so all these perspective, what are all the things they wanted to showcase within the Discover? And what is the result oriented thing is we need to have the trial system. Okay, otherwise, how can we showcase this, right? The SAP digital discovery. So, this is nothing but application design and the configuration. It's okay. So, we are going to update. Now, these are the actual areas and what are all the items will be there within the Discord. Understand the pain points. So if you are visiting, so here you can see the site visit, right? So you are the moment, okay, so you go to the client site, there is a kickoff client side project kickoff is there, that is a discovery as discussed about the introduction and all is completed, and they said okay, so let's go ahead and with the site. Okay, so we used to just visit, okay, so their client and whatever their operations are there, because based on that one, after that one the client will give the business process in their presentations, and okay, so chit chat kind of discussions. uh, then we need to understand, right? So we can correlate what we visualize and what we are hearing from them. Okay, so that's why so client visit, site visit will be there. This is one area, plant visit and all that stuff, or any operations and R&D and all. Then understand their pain points while visit itself. So you can ask number of questions. Okay, so how this is happening and what do you cover and what you don't cover and what are the pain points and all. Okay, and you got that. Then data migration workshop, organization workshop, landscape consideration. Okay, data is nothing but you are going to understand their data. Organization workshop is nothing but okay, so you are going to understand their organization structure and the companies in the region geographical area. Landscape consideration. So your system architecture will be there and you will see, okay, so the other session maybe, okay, so you'll be having your development quality and production servers and the three and the different aspects will be there in the real time. Right now we are working with a single client and a single server, right? Let's say I understand that is a sandbox or development client and also with the configuration and all you are doing, but in the real time for the development you will be having the development server and the quality. Okay, so for the final quality testing, then pre-production server will be there, that is optional, but so you will be having the production server where live will be happened. Okay, this is what how that landscape and the basis there they will give their presentation and authorization and all that stuff will be there. Discover differences from S4 HANA solution discovery workshops. So what solutions? So for number of things, number of issues, and how we are going to proceed, and those solutions will be there. Estimate schedule and okay, so resources required for the rest of the project. The high level you are understanding about what is the discovery. So organization workshops, they are saying how many, let's say 20 countries they are going to do. So do they do like that? No. So those different countries they will go for the rollout. What do you know about the type of projects, not methodologies? Type of projects, you have the implementation project, rollout project, upgradation project, these type of things, right? Then implementation first, let's say it is there in the India you are doing and you are rolling out for the different countries. Let's say next one is the US for you, and for the US you are doing what, the existing scenarios already there and offers a whole package like 1710 your model company. So when India is a model company, Okay, based on that one, maybe 80 to 90% or whatever the scenario, depending on the industry, that company, and the global processes, uniform process kind of stuff will be there. That as it is, they will copy. Okay, and all the templates and all the database tables and all the information and all that will be there. Then, so for the delta configuration specific, the localization is nothing but, okay, so their taxation, their output forms, okay, so different type of thing, their reporting system and all those, okay, so will be changed. uh, okay, so that is a deviation from the 80% standardization, 20% delta, for example, depending on the company. Okay, I hope you got this. And okay, organization structure perspective. Now, that is what the estimate. So for this company, how many plants are there? How many purchase organization? How many business processes are there? Is that okay? So within the MM, for example, okay, so 10 are there or 50 are there? If 10, how much time it will take and how many resources? And if it is 50 and within that one, so is that the complex one or different one? So how much standard, fit to standard is happening and how much is the deviation? Okay. So these type of things, based on that one, estimate will be happen. And wherever it is needed, your project manager will ask how much time it will take, but estimate as default will be there and every company, and that's it. Then they will go for, okay, so preparation of your their statement, SOW and all that stuff, and a contract agreement. Okay, so these type of things. So within the discovery. And let's okay, so this is a one of the other area where project viewer level SAP is having. Okay, so this particular slide. So why I'm gathering this one and showcasing to you is, so you need to understand what exactly SAP is speaking. You will be aligned with that one. The project here you can see the phases: discover, prepare, explore, realize, deploy, and run. Like this 100 times we will speak by the completion of project, and you will be good with that. Then project management, solution adoption, and all these are the steps, right? And here earlier already have seen data management, extensibility, integration, analytics, then testing, final preparation level, right? Then technical architecture, operation support, and you are going there. And okay, so each phase level, you ignore all these things, only keep this, right? So what it is speaking here is very small. I will read it. Strategic planning, conversion, readiness assessment, right? Then trial system, application value, and scoping. Okay, so relate this one with the same thing here. So at least, okay, so you can able to read with without colors. Strategic planning, testing, application value, and scoping. So application value and scoping is nothing but, okay, so scope items. So you are going to come up, okay, so this is procure to pay, or this is um okay, order to cash, and all these best practices will be there, or business process naming and IDs, and you need to come up with how much it is there, right? And okay, that's fine. Then coming to is the same thing. Okay, so discovery I copied here, and one area I will showcase that within the website, and the activate methodology for the transition. And the actually roadmap here separately, because we have the 9th or 10th session is there, but from that, okay, so I have copied. So within the discovery, and what here project lead, right? Project lead, what it is there, and this one, right? And let me just annotations when we take, give me a second. Mm-hmm. So magnifying slide, let's see. Can you able to see? I don't think so. Even if you this one, and it won't copy. Okay, and let me do like this. You can able to see. Okay, now SAP Activate methodology transition. When you are seeing this one, see the project lead specific and discover strategic planning, application value, and scoping is there. So earlier we have seen read that one. So strategic planning, overall the project specific planning, and application value and scoping, you are going to identify your um, best practice scope items. Okay, so which are relevant best practices. Now, what you are observing here, so in this, these are the roles I will show you in the website here. Then business process expert, that is a you as a consultant. Discover level, what is your role? Role based. This one is. Let me take this up. and a role based, that is your role specific strategic planning conversion readiness assignment. Okay, so you are going to prepare the system as a readiness application value scoping. Let me keep this aside now. uh, okay, let me complete, then I will go ahead with that. Okay, fine. So fine. So theory little bit boring, but okay, so you need to have what is there at least one time you need to listen, because it is not about more. It is a happy that one, okay, so getting on the system and doing some practice. It's not that. It is about how you are presenting, how you are aware of all these things. So while you are discussing with a client or interview or anybody with in your real time, then okay, let's quickly just check this. Introduction to SAP Activate Discover phase. What is the purpose? Initial project phase for the gathering requirements. What you are going to do? So discuss with the client and gather the requirement. What is the objective? Align business goals with SAP capabilities. So what is SAP is having fit to standard, and based on that one, what is your focus? Business value assessment, high level requirements and scoping. So this is perfect. Okay, these three lines more than enough for you to understand about the discover. Key activities in the discovery phase. What are those? Business needs identification, understanding the current business challenges and objectives. So if you don't know what are the pain points, earlier we have seen that one, right? So what is a business pain point and what solution you can propose? So that is what you need to understand. Solution exploration. Okay. So now what could be the solution? Jumpstart you cannot give, and right away you don't give the solution, but so you will take notes about, okay, so what exactly the issue is. High level review of SAP solution option, business case creation. Business case creation means that particular issue is there. You are going to prepare the business case. This is the issue, and these are the alternate solutions. These different industries, best practices, they are following this one, and this is the success. These are the challenges. Even in that solution, further we don't have a solution, but okay, my proposal is this one recommendation. Okay, with that one, what is the return of investment ROI of SAP implementation? Project planning, preliminary project plan with a key milestone. Meaning is what? So project manager is having the project planning, and okay, so what are the milestone? Let's each phase is a milestone. Within the phases, couple of milestone. Okay, so he can keep based on the statuses. Preliminary scope or definition, outlining high level scope for the implementation. As I mentioned, so I have 50 out of 200 scope items standard, only 50 is the scope for this particular project. Okay, so this is what that Excel sheet also later in the preparation phase, prepare phase, you can see that. Then deliverables, what are the deliverables and what you will give or what we will get, and a project charter. It's about the client and the project manager defines a project objective, stakeholders, who are those guys from client side who, and from partner side who, and if at all external level, let's say government kind of stuff is there, and the government side also guys will come, environmental and all that stuff. Then high level requirement solution proposal provides option for SAP solution based on the business needs. Business case already we discussed, and a preliminary project schedule. Yes, okay, so from start to date, whether 6 months project, 3 months, or 1 year or 5 years, so you will come up with that one. Not you, so project manager or the project. I am speaking about the project. It's everything is not your role, and you will come up with your specific role within this one. Then tools and resources discovery phase. What tools you will be using, right? SAP best practices. So far, I am speaking. Then industry specific, if it is a chemical one, pharma one, SAP is having the best practices as a baseline. On top of that one, chemical industry package is there. Okay, let's say I am installing the best practices. I'm going to install on top of this one chemical. Okay, 2 3 times I have done that, and so within that one, your resources means you guys. So we'll run the best practice testing. Then value assessment tools, so tools to calculate the potential ROI of SAP, customer workshop conducted, gather high level business with the process requirement and everything. Fine. Then roles and responsibilities, project sponsor. So who is a project sponsor? Okay, so who is actually, okay, so taking care of expenses and everything, the responsibility of the commercials. Then oversees alignment of the project with the business goals. Okay, so this is most important. Then SAP consultant facilitate workshops. So you are going to facilitate workshop. Then you discuss about organization structure, I said, right? So that is one. Business stakeholders provide input. Okay, so they are going to give the information as after site visit is there. Okay, so they are going to present about this is a company, and okay, so we are going to this. Then outcomes of discovery phase, validated business case, So already you prepared the business case and okay, so that validated business case, yes, so this is what we are looking and a clear justification for the SAP implementation, how that business case will be implemented within the SAP. Then executive buy-in alignment between the leadership and the project goals, high-level scope alignment, consensus on the scope of the project. Okay, so that will be updated in the statement of work (SOW). Success factors in discovery phase, active stakeholder engagement. If stakeholders or business process client said not much engagement, there will be a problem, right? Change management and so engagement manager, they will take care of things. Then clear objectives, set realistic and measurable. Okay, so how the measurable? So you are getting into the real time. So not only this project, anything. So that should be measurable. If 50 quantity of scope items is a measurable and what you need to complete within the 2 weeks you need to complete it, and so 2 weeks is a measure, right, as a time management level. Solution fit analysis ensure that SAP solution meet the business needs. Okay, so we are good with this one, and overall let me stop this. So far I'm speaking about the best practice, right? So you need to know about, okay, so how best practices will work, and later, okay, so I will upload a couple of best practices and you can see those. And right now, so you don't get access, only a company partner company's client and the partner, they will get with SID. Okay, so you will get the PID as a personal user ID. Okay, so about the SAP. Okay, for that SAP.com, you are going to create your own ID with your mail mail ID. Then you can see all these things. What I would like to showcase here for you, right? Solution scenario, for example. I am going here, and here you can able to see, okay, so number of areas, and Mhm. 2023. So let me take 2023 now. Okay, the moment you see here this one enterprise and all these things, you need to go for the private. Yes, not cloud specific. Yeah, cloud to private edition. So click on this one. So instead of going like that, directly I can give. And once you are getting here, so which country you are doing the implementation, country specific. Right now I have taken the India. Generally we'll go by, okay, in my experience overall, I have worked with the US. And then okay, so coming to here, as you are the consultant, let's see a number of things will be there. Sales and distribution guys. Okay, so you are sourcing on the procurement, for example, right? And yeah, okay, operations procurement, invoice, central procurement, and all these things are there. For example, I clicked on this, and you will be seeing here direct material sourcing. Okay, this is the best practice ID number. You click on this and you are getting in this. Okay, and at least, okay, so even the best practice document is not available for you, so I will show that. And here you can see this is about the diagram. This diagram you can click like this, and okay, so if you want, just okay, so make it with a scroll, and you see how the overall process flow from SAP connected. Okay, so backend systems and all these things. Okay, so to and all. So that's fine. I'm closing this. Okay. Now, okay. Okay. These are about the accelerators. Now you can see here diagram we have seen used in best practices 2023 version. Okay. The next one is accelerators. So if you have the SID, so the moment your company join, okay, so you raise the request and you will get the request for SID, and SID will be there. And okay, so that what you will do is, and you can get it about, so your test script and all these things you can download and you can practice, and okay, so you can have the view, and even for the testing of your best practices you are going to use that one. Okay, as I have logged in with the personal thing and you don't get into, because this is a SAP property. Now you can read at least, okay, so this is most important in an interview purpose, key process flows, how the process flow will be. And okay, so this also you understand about your specific best practice and what is the process flow. Okay, so now at least you can see here, and okay, so what is it? Then next coming to, so what are the industries? Okay, so this particular thing it is there, and central procurement and all contract specific. Let me go back and see one of the thing here, central procurement. Other than that, operational procurement. Okay, so here procurement of direct materials, J45, most important and very standard thing, and you will familiar because you need to spend time. So I can spend only couple of, because number of things, right? So I don't get into deep dive, and you need to get into. So manage purchase requisition. This is the app with the Fiori. Purchase requisition, purchase order, create purchase requisition, create purchase order, goods receipt, and your manage stocks, MMBA kind of stuff. Then your Miro, if at all anything is there, down payments and payment and all these things, and will be what is the benefit and all, you read it. Then, okay, so coming to, so here, what are all the industries? Okay, so this particular J45 is related to industry specific, also best practices will be there. And whatever the deviation or changes, not deviation, the data additional information is there that you can see there. And if I see this one, let me put like this. Now, at least, okay, so you will understand high level. Purchasing manager, purchaser, warehouse clerk, inventory manager, okay, inventory accountant, ration preparation and all, okay. So, but, so what you will do first here, approve, not here, where is that? We need to download this, but it's okay. And do we have this one? Yes. Okay, let me put like this. Okay, now see, here, material required manual process, create purchase requisition you are doing so far, right? Material required MRP executed based on that one purchase requisition based on which MRP and all, individual requirement or sales order specific or manual. Material required manual process. Okay, so automatic conversion of purchase requisition to purchase order you are converting. Then after that one, if at all any approval is there, you are doing the approval. Then okay, so preview of purchase order optional. Then okay, so if it all automated, it's optional. Otherwise, generally, okay, so we need to see change purchase order optional is nothing but we are going to see that uh, machine learning enhancement. Okay, so supplier delivery prediction. Okay, so by when they can do and all, this is external, right? That is a machine learning level, A and ML standard process, monitor process. So that is what SAP is going to come. So with this one, it will help you what SAP is coming with the new things, right? Execute mass changes, purchase order, standard process, down payment and all. Okay, so payment. Now coming here, so you need to see what is the role here. Okay, so inventory manager and warehouse clerk. And okay, so if you take the printout off, so like that, so you can see all these under completion. This is one case, and the second case is okay. I'll remove that later. Uh, okay, so now this is about your roadmap viewer. So you can see, so this one roadmap viewer. So this link also I will give you. So far I have used this one. And what is the discover? And here you can see the prepare, right? And then okay, so explore phase level, and okay, so all these phases are there. It's fine. That is what okay, so we are going to discuss, and we will be having. I'm not teaching you, and what is SAP is having the same thing, right? It's not a big deal. Just I'm the facilitator. Then coming to here, discover. I am taken, right? So you will go to link content, or directly you can go here. So I am going for the discover. So this is directly is coming linking, otherwise this. And here you can see all the phases, right? Phase one, phase two, phase three, work streams and roles, and what is your role and all. Let's say phase one, discover. 26 items are there. And in this one, so if at all we filter, okay, so here business process expert is nothing but you. Where is that? Yeah, business process expert. For you, only these many are there here. Strategic planning, conversion readiness, and all. You can go inside and spend whenever you get the time. And the project lead, each role specific. This is a role, who is a guy in the project, strategic planning and all these he will do. And like that. So here, where is this? Yeah, not this. So instead of link directly, you can. So let me remove this. Now you can see all, discover, prepare, what you will do and all, right? So here you can see deploy, realize phase, explore phase, prepare phase. Now you're understanding this, and you will create one. So offline, then we can make it. So I hope you are good with this.